What's good, everybody? It is your boy Tony the Savant, back with another one, man. Shout out to everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're pulling up to the video. Shout out to the Legacy Over Money Sports Network. Got some t-shirts dropping very soon. Y'all, please keep your eyes and your ears out for that. This is a video, y'all, that I've been wanting to do for quite a couple days. I've been sitting on this one. Just been busy with other things, other stuff popping up as far as work goes. But when I first heard this news, I said, I'm going to cook this dude. I'm going to cook this dude. Because I didn't really like Ryan Garcia, the alleged king Ryan Garcia, from the jump. When I first heard of Ryan Garcia, he just seemed like a funny style type cat. You know what I mean? Seemed like the kind of dude that did all of the right things, all the little boxing drills, all that kind of stuff for his social media. You know what I mean? That's how I met Ryan Garcia. I didn't meet Ryan Garcia after some kind of amazing win in the ring. I met this fool because he was in my algorithm. I like watching boxing content. He was in my algorithm, and just the next thing I know, other people was talking about Ryan Garcia. The next thing I know after that, this fool pops up and he's fighting Tank Davis. And that's how I knew that Ryan Garcia was not legit. Because Tank Davis chose him and fought him. You know what I mean? I've noticed a trend with Tank, him going after opponents that he knows he can defeat. And Ryan Garcia falls in that same category. I know he might have a little bit more of a name than the typical flat-footed Latinos that Tank has been known to fight. But the narrative is still the same. This dude has done nothing in boxing, has no big, significant key victories, has no pay-per-view sales outside of the sales he was able to accumulate because of Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia, before he backed out this Devin Haney fight, I had 100% interest in a fight between him and Rolly Romero. In fact, I posted it something on my reels, my Facebook reels. Y'all go check it out. Were the three fights I wanted to see the most this year, was Tiafimo versus Matias, I believe it was. Then I wanted to see Tank versus Devin Haney. And then I wanted to see Rolly versus Ryan. Before Ryan opened his mouth and was talking all that jazz about fighting Devin Haney and about how Devin Haney was a bigger bag and all this kind of stuff, and that he would come back to Rolly Romero, I was supporting how Ryan was moving. I did not enjoy that fight against whoever he fought. His last fight, I don't recall who it was. I really don't like it when these prize fighters fight the tomato cans, because it's like, bro, I'm not gonna keep up with these dudes. I'm not, you know what I mean? I like the big fights, honestly. I'm a diehard boxing fan. But boxing is just kind of taking a lot out of me over the years, because these dudes, they move like celebrities. They move like divas. They don't move like warriors. They don't move like boxers. Very few do, But I get into that in another video. I was going to actually support this clown, Ryan Garcia, prior to him announcing that he would fight Devin Haney. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and hate on Ryan Garcia. But how my train of thought goes is, all right, bro, you was going to go for greatness. Say you was going to fight Devin Haney. And you said you would come back around to Rolly Romero. Devin Haney is clearly a bigger fight for your resume. I would imagine a bigger payday. So I was supporting when you and Devin was in negotiations for the fight. Then, all of a sudden, no, let me get it back. It's a little part of that I forgot to mention. Because y'all remember Rolly Romero responding to Ryan Garcia when he first announced that he'd be fighting Devin Haney? Rolly was upset, rightfully so. He's like, yo, we was supposed to be talking and negotiating and doing our, you know what I'm saying, getting our fight on out the way, and then negotiations, and then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, Ryan Garcia is fighting Devin Haney. I think that all kind of came out of nowhere for everybody. And up until that point, like I said, I was supporting how Ryan Garcia was moving. And then all of a sudden, we get the announcement that Ryan Garcia will be fighting Rolly Romero, not Devin Haney. And now I got to shout out to my consigliere, my right hand man, Paulie Corleone, because Paulie Corleone has his theory about this, and I totally disagree with it. I'll probably get into what Paulie thinks about it, you know, a little bit later in another video. But anyway, the point Mom's trying to make is that, bro, there's no way in the world Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero is a bigger bag than Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Another thing, you said Ryan Garcia, because this is the most wishy-washy dude of all time. Another reason why I don't like him. You said that Devin Haney was the bigger fight and that you would come back around to Rolly Romero. Respectfully, I can understand that. Win, lose, or draw against Devin Haney, I can understand that. You fighting Devin Haney would automatically make that fight with Rolly Romero more interesting. Now, albeit this fight with Rolly Romero is over a championship and gives Ryan Garcia an opportunity to win a belt. But look at my YouTube shorts. I call Ryan in the act lying. Him talking about how belts don't mean nothing to him in one sentence. And then, like, a year later, talking about how he wants to go for a belt. And then all of a sudden, when he was hanging with Floyd Mayweather, because he's still hanging with Floyd Mayweather, belts aren't important again. Now he's chickened out with Devin Haney going against Rolly Romero. Belts are important again. This dude is a clown, and that's why I had to cook him. And now y'all know I don't like cooking athletes like this. I don't like calling athletes clowns and all this kind of stuff. I feel like this video has been a little long-winded, but I had to get these bars off my chest. I gave y'all the disclaimer in the beginning. I've been meaning to cook this dude for a minute because the wishy-washiness is just too much for me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you. It's just too much. These dudes are supposed to be warriors. These dudes are supposed to be boxers, man. And they go back and forth like freaking housewives, you know what I'm saying, sometimes. And Ryan Garcia is the most guilty of them all, especially right now. Like Ryan, bro, you are not known for boxing. You are known for social media. That should give you even more of an inclination to get out here and, you know what I mean, go for great. I mean, Ryan Garcia is starting to be more of like a Jake Paul than an actual fighter. Like, dude, it's just too much for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But like I say, my consigliere is of the opinion that Ryan is making the right move, fighting Rolly for whatever reason. I think that is some unwarranted hate on Devin Haney and Bill Haney. Dudes be happy to see Devin, you know, saying lose these opportunities or whatever the case. I don't understand it. The weird hate for Devin Haney, but it's like, bro, at the end of the day, Devin Haney, Tank Davis, Teofimo, all these dudes, Ryan Garcia, we want to see them fight. They're boxers. I want to see them put on gloves, and I want to see them use their skill set and go for greatness. You know what I mean? They need to be fighting each other. You know what I mean? Essentially, I want all these dudes to fight each other. I don't care who fights who. I want these dudes to fight each other. But I do not want the wishy-washiness. I do not want the politics. I don't want the stunting on each other, because what Tank Davis is doing to Devin Haney is just as nasty. It's just as ridiculous as Ryan Garcia going back and forth and being indecisive with his boxing career. Tank Davis doing the whole, what can you do for me, or what have you done lately? That's nasty work. When you're supposed to be a warrior and you're supposed to be willing to get in this ring and prove that you are the best against whoever. You know what I mean? No matter who's standing against you. And we got all these stories about Tank Davis knocking out heavyweights and Tank being this and Tank being that. But when it's time for Tank to be that, we don't ever really get that. I'm tired of him facing the tomato can Latinos. I'm sorry. No offense to those brothers, you know what I mean? But I don't want to see Tank Davis go against another Latino. I don't want to see him go against Tank. I don't want to see him go against Esau Cruz again. I don't want to see a Ryan Garcia fight again. It ain't nothing about the race, but it's like, bro, we come on. We see through that. We see it. But anyway, Ryan Garcia is a clown. I've been meaning to address how he's been moving in boxing lately. Thank goodness that I was able to finally get these bars off my chest because bootleg gang, I will be bootlegging this Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero fight because he will not get any money off of me. Like I said, if Ryan kept the original game plan, left Devin Haney alone until, he secured the belt already or whatever the case, he was able to put himself in a position to actually make the Devin Haney fight more interesting, I would have rather that. The back and forth, because he really talked down to Rolly. He was talking crazy to Rolly when he allegedly was in negotiations with Devin Haney. Then all of a sudden, he talking crazy to Devin Haney because he got the Rolly fight, and it's just like, I don't like that, bro. I don't like the wishy-washiness, you know what I'm saying? And really, I'm rooting against Ryan Garcia. I hope Rolly mopped the floor with this dude. You know what I mean? Send him on to his celebrity boxing career that he rightfully should have been. He should have just started off with that. Started off fighting the Jake Pauls. You know what I mean? Those dudes. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all on this one. How do y'all feel about Ryan Garcia and how he moving? Like I say, not my preference, not how I want my favorite boxer to move around, but different strokes for different folks. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. But please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on the channel. I thank y'all for the love and support forever and ever. Y'all the bosses. I'm the guy that loves to work. Let me get back to work. Peace.